One says from IT. I repeat the code for Slido.com. It's trivia01. T caps RIVIA01. Okay, and getting in responses. Easy IT. Okay, one is from animation. The website link and the code is put on the chat box. Okay, a lot of people are from EC. You basically conceptualize and oversee the communication and broadcast system. Nice. Okay, one is from CFC. ISC. Great, we are from ISC department. I really like ISC. Okay, we'll move on to the next question. Okay, describe in one word how's your academic going on. Your pandemic academic year going on. Okay, it's going on fine. Well, okay. Someone is saying it's great. Good, great, amazing. A lot of positive responses. Okay, one is saying it's damn worse. Can understand online classes. Okay, not bad. Okay, one mediocre answer. Okay, let's move on. What do you think that breaks the internet? Or maybe a thing that goes viral overnight? It can be a video, a picture, a technology. What do you think that breaks the internet basically? Let's have some creativity. Shilpa. Okay. Come up with creative answers, guys. It can be a technology, a image, a video. Speed, electricity. Wow. Someone feels that Kavya will break the internet, which is not true. Maybe sometime in future, we'll see. Lots of users. Lots of users will break the internet. Quite a creative one. It's only three users. Okay. Hackers will break the internet. So, what kind of technology will break the internet according to you? Or maybe a hot trend? Entertainment. What kind of entertainment? Okay. Okay, guys, we'll move on to the. Well, that's a very creative answer. Corona vaccine, yes, it will break the internet. Okay, moving on to the quiz. You can join the quiz. Two participants as of now. We'll wait for a stable number and then we'll get into the quiz. Let's probably wait for 2 to 3 more minutes. Guys, please join soon. We'll wait for a minute more and then we'll start. Okay, we'll start with the quiz. So your first question, 10 seconds, okay? What will be the output if you compile and execute the following C code? The options are C pointer, C point, C pointer null, and null. Okay, most of you have told it's C pointer. Well, that's not the right answer. It's C point. Next question. C programs are converted into machine language with the help of. Your options are an editor, an operating system, a compiler, none of these. Okay, 13 of you have voted it's a compiler. Yes, and you're right. It's a compiler. Compiler basically converts your high level language into machine language. Bang on, guys. Moving on to the third question. Friction. Friction is a magnetic force, non-contact force, contact force, or is it electrostatic force? Time is running out. Choose your answer. 50% of the participants have chosen it's a contact force. Let's check the correct answer. Yes, it is contact force. So you always need two surfaces to interact, then only a friction will be created. And when two objects or more objects interact, it is definitely a contact force. So friction is a contact force. Bang on, guys. Next question. If yes were as old as he is, he would be 40 years older than J. J is 10 years younger than old. Yes, how old is yes? 89% of the participants have told it's 30 years. Let's check the correct answer. Hang on. Absolutely correct. Next question. Which of the following is true about this pointer? Okay. Most of you have told it is passed as a hidden argument to all static functions. Okay, let's check what is the correct answer. Yes, 13% of you have got it correct. It is passed as hidden argument to all non-static function calls. So I guess maybe we can talk about what is this pointer. So when object needs access to its own address, then we use an important pointer called this pointer, and it passes hidden argument to only non-static function calls. Next question. The action of JFET in its equivalent circuit can best be represented as a current controlled current source, current controlled voltage controlled voltage source, or is it voltage controlled current source? Okay, 50% of the participants have answered it's current controlled voltage source. Let's see. Nobody got it right, folks. It's voltage controlled current source. Sorry. Next question. In a four-stroke cycle engine, the sequence of operation is simple one. Most of you should get it right. Let's see. Okay, 42% have answered it's suction, compression, expansion, and exert. And I feel that's the correct answer. Yes, it is. Congratulations. Moving on to the next question. Which statement can print flash n on the screen? Okay, 54% of people have voted for printf slash n. So slash n is a new character which moves on to the next line. When we have to print the exact character slash n, then we'll have to use two slashes, a pre-slash. A pre-slash will basically delete the functionality of slash n. So 38% people have got it right. Next question. An ideal ammeter functions as dash circuit. Your options are a short, an open, a bar, or is it an infinite circuit? Okay, 27% of the participants have told it's a short circuit, while 40 have told it's an open circuit. Let's check what is the correct answer. It is a short circuit. Yes, when we have an infinite resistance between two nodes, then it's called a short circuit, and the ammeter functions as an short circuit. Now let's move on to the next question. A person sells a book for rupees 11. He gains as many percent as its CP in rupees. What is the cost price? Simple one. 10% of 10 is 1. So 10 plus 1 is 11. So your CP must be rupees 10. And 30% of you have got it absolutely correct. Next question. What will be the output of the following C program segment? Okay, 33% of you who have got it as no choice, some have got it as choice A, and some of you have got it as choice A, choice B, no choice. Okay, we'll see which is the correct answer. The answer is choice A, choice B, no choice. If you have a look into the programming segment, you do not have break statement anywhere. So it's obviously every printing statement will be printed. So it's choice A, choice B, no choice. Absolutely correct, guys. Next question. MOSFET can be used as a current controlled capacitor, voltage controlled capacitor, current controlled inductor, or is it voltage controlled inductors? Oh, 42% thinks it's current controlled capacitor. So MOS is basically metal oxide silicon transistor. So let's check what is the correct answer. It is voltage controlled capacitor. 17% of you have all got it absolutely correctly. Well done, guys. Moving on to the next question. The C language is a context-free language, a context-sensitive language, a regular language, or is it none of these? Your time is running out. 3, 2, and 58% have chosen a context-sensitive language. Let's check what is the answer. Yes, C language is basically a case-sensitive language. All the keywords should be written as it is, so it's a context-sensitive language. Well done, guys. Next question. The absolute zero pressure can be attained at a temperature of 0 degrees Celsius, minus 273 degrees Celsius, 273 Kelvin, or is it none of these? Okay, most of you say it's 273 Kelvin. Let's check what is the answer. None of you have got it correctly. It's none of these because absolute zero pressure can be attained at 0 Kelvin. Moving on to the next question. Voltage series result in increase in both input and output impedance, decrease in both input and output impedance, increase in input impedance and decrease in output impedance, decrease in input impedance and increase in output impedance. Okay, 36% says Increase in both input and output, and some say decrease in both input and output. We'll see what is the correct answer. 36% of you have got it absolutely correctly. Moving on to the 16th question. Negative feedback in an amplifier reduces gain, increases frequency and phase distortion, reduces bandwidth, increases noise. Come on, guys, easy one. Let's check how many of you have got it correct. 54% says it reduces bandwidth. Okay, let's check. Reduces gain. 38% of participants have answered it absolutely correctly. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following has more fire resisting characteristics? A general knowledge question. All of us should know this. Time is running out. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, 29% says marble, 21 limestone, 21 compact sandstone, 29% granite. So we are talking about fire resisting characteristics and it is compact sandstone. Well done, guys. Next question. The output of the program is simple program. Let's check. Observe the last print statements. While most of you have told it's string, 10% have told no output is printed. Let's check. Yes, the 10% have told it absolutely correctly. P is character type. Let's see. Next question. Which of the following in object-oriented programming is supported by function overloading and default argument features of C++? Inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, or is it none of the above? Okay, most of you have told it's encapsulation when we talk about function overloading. Same function should have different arguments, so it's polymorphism. Next question. In a domestic VCR, the refrigerant commonly used is CO, ammonia, R12, all of these. Again, a basic question. Let's see how many of you have got it correctly. Okay, 33% says all of these, while 27% says ammonia. Let's check what is the correct answer. R12. 20% of you have got it correctly. Moving on to the next question. Which one of the following statement is true? Please look into the code. Okay, most of you says on execution the value is printed 5 more than the address of variable I. Okay, let's check. Okay, only 7% of you all have got it correct. Value printed is 5 more than the integer value entered. Even though we use the pointer variable, the last printf statement says I plus 5. So basically, it's always 5 more than the integer value entered. Moving on to the next question. To prevent a DC return between source and load, it is necessary to use resistor between source and load, inductor between source and load, capacitor between source and load, or is it all of these? Okay, most of you have think it's all of these. Let's check what is the correct answer. Capacitor between source and load. I guess all the ESC students are doing this correctly. Amazing case. Moving on. Who is the father of C language? Interesting one. Easy, simple one. Dijon Strautrup, James A. Gosling, Dennis Ritchie, or is it Dr. E. F. Codd? Okay, 63% thinks it's Dennis Ritchie. Let me tell you guys, it's absolutely correct. Moving on to the next question. What is formed between two roof surfaces meet together and form an internal angle? Is it rafter? Is it valley barge, gable, or is it pitch? Okay, most of you think it's a pitch, and 31% thinks it's valley barge. Let's check. Yes, you're right. Going on to the next question. What is the output for the following program? Hash include stdio.h main, f printf std out hello world. Simple one. Okay, 36% thinks it's no output and compile error. So let's check what is the correct answer. It's compile error because f printf will throw an error. Well done, guys. Moving on to the next question. In a transistor leakage, current mainly depends on doping of base, size of emitter, rating of transistor, or is it temperature? What does current mainly depend on? Most of you think it's doping of base or rating of transistor. Let's check. 19% of the participants have got it correctly. Yes, it's temperature. Moving on to the next question. A dash in a boiler is used to put off fire in the furnace of the boiler when the level of water in the boil falls to an unsafe limit. So here are your options. Choose it quickly. Okay, most of you say it's safety valve. Let's see. It is fusible plug. Well done to those 12% of the participants. Next question. In C, what are the various type of real data type? So real data type also called as floating point data type. Let's see. Okay, 38% feel it's float double long double or short in double long in float. Let's check. Under floating point data type, we have only float double long double. Well done. Moving on to the next question. Total age of A and B is 12 years than the total age of B and C. By how many years is C younger than A? Simple equations. Okay, you just had to solve simultaneous equations. A plus B is equal to 12 plus X, B plus C is equal to X, and you get the answer as 12 years. Very good. Moving on to the next question. In all base driven amplifiers, AC collector voltage is 180-degree out of phase with AC base voltage. AC emitter voltage is 180-degree out of phase with AC base voltage. What is the correct answer? Okay, most of you think it's AC emitter voltage is 180-degree out of phase with AC base voltage. Let's check what is the answer. It's AC collector voltage, not AC emitter voltage. But well done to those 29% of the participants. Next question. The horizontal intercept of DC load line is same as ideal, cutoff point, saturation point, operating point, or is it quasi-saturation point? Choose quickly. Okay, most of you think it's cutoff point. Let's check. Yes, bang on. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following is or automatically added to every class if we do not write on our own? Simple one. Let's see how many of you get it right. Okay, most of you think it's a constructor without any parameter. Let's check. All of the above can be added. It's automatically added to every class. Okay, 24% have got it right. Moving on to the next question. The value of J at the end of the execution of the following C program. Is it 10 or 4 or 6 or 7? Just look into the main function. You see one? Okay, 27% think it's 4, 13% think it's 10. Let's check. Yes, it is 10. Well done, guys. Moving on to the next question. The undesirable property of a refrigerant is non-toxic, non-flammable, non-explosive, high boiling point. Scoring question, guys. Come on. Okay, 47% think it's high boiling point. And that's the right answer. Well done, guys. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following statement is false? push-pull signals are equal and opposite in phase? To all triple E members, come on, answer this question. Most of you think all of the above statements are false. Okay, let's check. Class AB operation cannot be used for a push-pull audio power output phase is the right answer. Next question. Which of the following amplifier circuits using junction transistor has the best gain? Common base, common emitter, common collector, all have the same gain. Let's see how many of you have got it right. Okay, 41% says all have the same gain. Well, that's not true. Let's check the correct answer. Yes, 24% of the participants have got it right. It's common emitter. Moving on to the next question. The average number of key comparisons done in successful sequential search in a list of length it is log n minus 1 divided by 2, n by 2, n plus 1 divided by 2. Let's see. Most of you think it's log n. Okay, let's check. It's n plus 1 divided by 2. Let me remind you all, it's a sequential search in a list. So it's n plus 1 divided by 2. Next question. What does the following program print? Simple one. Just look into the printf statement. Okay, let's check how many of you have got it right. So few say it's 22, 42 says it's 2101, and 17% of participants says it's 02. Let's check. Yes, it's 02. Well done. Moving on to the next question. What percentage is 2 minutes 24 seconds of an hour? Quickly. A simple mathematical equation will give you this answer. Okay, most of you say it's 4%. Okay, let's check. Bang on, guys. It is 4%. Let's move on to the next question. The practical limit of moisture content achieved in air drying of timer is 5%, 15%, 25%, 30%. So you're talking about the practical limit. Okay, most of you say it's 15%. Let's check. Bang on. It's absolutely correct. Moving on to the next question. Int x is equal to tilde 1. What is the value of x? A hint for you, tilde is a bitwise not operator. Most of you say it's -1, but the answer is -2. Sorry, folks, nobody have got it correctly. Moving on to the next question. The value returned by f of 1 is it's a recursive function. Simple one. Get it right, guys. Okay, let's check how many of you have got it correctly. 33% says it's 6, 20% says 7. So let's check. 20% of you have got it correctly. Congratulations. Moving on to the next question. The thermodynamic cycle on which the petrol engine works is, come on, boys, you should be more quick on this. 3 seconds more. 61% says it's auto cycle. Let's check. Bang on, it is auto cycle. Going on to the next question. Generally, the gain of a transistor amplifier falls at high frequencies due to, look into the options quickly and select it. Okay, 44% of the participants says coupling capacitor at the input. Let's check. Sorry guys, internal capacitance of the device. Congratulations to all the ones who've got it right. Next question. Introducing a resistor in the emitter of a common amplifier stabilizes the DC operating point against variations in. What do you guys think? Is it temperature, beta, or both? Okay, let's check. What is it? Well done. 71% have got it right. Moving on to the next last five questions, guys. Score it up. If we apply oil on door hinges, the friction will increase, decrease, disappear altogether, will remain unchanged. A general knowledge question. All of us should know it. I'm expecting 100% reciprocity. Okay, 67% says decrease, and it is the correct answer. Next question. The coefficient of viscosity may be determined by capillary tube method, orifice type viscometer, rotating cylinder method, all of these. Okay, let me tell you all the three methods are absolutely correct. So 22% of you have got it right. Moving on to the next question. In deriving AC equivalent circuit for an amplifier circuit, we short circuit all resistor, all transistor, all inductor, or is it all capacitors? Okay, 39% of participants have selected all resistors, while 17% have selected all transistors. Let's check. It's all capacitors. Congratulations to the ones who have selected the right option. Last two questions. What is the output of the below code snippet? Int A is equal to 5, B is equal to 3, C is equal to 4. We'll have to print A percentage D B. What do you get? Easy question. Okay, 40% says it's compile error. Let's check. A is equal to 5, B is equal to 3. This C will not matter. Next question, last and final question. For 16-bit compiler, allowable range for integer constant is. All ISC and CSC students, you should know this. 44% thinks it's minus 3.4 exponential 38 to 3.438. Let's check what is the correct answer. 6% of the participants have got it correct. Well done, guys. Congratulations. This quiz is over. Now let's look into the winners. So Likith has got 20 on 50. Well done, Likith. Shilpa at second place. Well done, both of you. Now I request
Thank
all of
you.
you. Now I request all of you to enter the feedback form so that you get the certificate. And Likith and Shilpa, please enter your mobile number in the chat box so that we'll give you a link for the winner certificate. You do get badges and stickers. All the participants, please fill the feedback form so that you get your certificate. Likith and Shilpa, please enter your mobile numbers in the chat box. We'll send you the winner certificate form. Please fill the feedback form so that you get your certificates. You'll get it in your Gmail ID. Congratulations, Likith and Shilpa, once again. Okay, a quick vote of thanks. Thank you to our DSC lead, Mr. Purna, management lead, Jayashree, and media team lead, Asif. I would also extend my thanks to Vidya and Shushma for cooperating. Thank you to all the participants for your active participation. You never let your energy down. A quick thanks to everyone who supported us in the smooth conduct of the event. Thank you all.